Hi, Mina. Can you take this off the screen, please? So we can have the gallery? Hi, Mina. Good
Jai
morning.
Shri Mataji, Didi.
Nation
Good morning.
Mataji. Can we just have the gallery screen, please? Without the chart.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. Until people join. That way we can have a conversation.
Okay. And from 9:20, I have just opened to make a test.
Okay.
By 9:20, I have opened the Zoom just to check whether all these things are working. I
Uh-huh.
saw few peoples are waiting in waiting room, like 5 peoples, but I didn't make them
Really?
admit because it's too early. Yeah.
It's a little early. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
normally open till quarter two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a better policy. It's too much. People
Mm.
are a little eager. That's nice. But yeah. I have two talks pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
One is about candling and foot soaking and thoughtless awareness, and the other one's a little bit longer,
Mm-hmm.
about meditation. So
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. So it's about not quite 20 minutes. And
Mm-hmm.
I have some music pulled up, so that's good. The only thing I need is this one with the chakra chart is very good.
Mm-hmm.
But I have just a single photograph of Shrimataji without the chart too?
Yeah, like Dhanvantri photos, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that'll
I'm
do.
having. I can.
Yeah, that's perfect. So until you can start admitting people now. That's fine. Patty's here. She's a regular.
Okay.
Um,
Can you share the Shri Mataji's photo right now or?
no, wait till people have joined.
Okay.
Good, good morning, Vajeshri. Good morning, who's ever recording?
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Oh, where are you located, please?
I'm from India, Bangalore.
Bangalore. Oh, I've been there. That's a wonderful place. My name is Joe. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy you could join us. Um,
Thank
I
you,
don't
ma'am. Jai
know
Shri
if you've
Mataji.
joined our intermediate session before. Are you familiar with mantras and foot soaking and everything?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Excellent. And how long have you been practicing Saj Yoga?
Almost 3.5 months or 4, like that.
Nice. Very good. And how did you find out about Saj Yoga?
It came to me all of a sudden while surfing the net, or maybe I was looking through YouTube videos like that. All of a sudden it came to me.
That's
Somehow I
amazing.
slipped into it. It's just like that.
That's fantastic. Patty, who's also on today, she found Sahaj Yoga pretty much the same way, correct, Patty?
That's correct. Yeah. I was searching through the internet and had the opportunity to hear one speech of Sinataji, and that's it.
And she's
Yes.
been with us ever since. It's amazing. And now
Yeah.
she also helps to teach new people. It's beautiful.
Mm.
So welcome, welcome. And Kathy's joined us today. Good morning, Kathy. You can unmute. It's okay. Say hello. Mina is our host for today. And all of these sessions are recorded so that people can play them back at their leisure. So in case they miss some sections of it or something, or their computer drops or their internet closes or any other situation. So they're very handy. So good morning and welcome. So let me tell you, Patty already knows the story, but Mina may not. But it was a roundabout way for me to come to Sahaja Yoga. I was living in Michigan, and I had a very strong desire to move to London, England, which I did. And I went back and forth from Michigan to London, and then back to Michigan, and then back to London for about 7 years, and then finally moved to London. And after a few years, I found Sahaja Yoga there, and Shimataji was living in England at the time. And so I had the opportunity to meet her, obviously, and to attend weekly meditations and go through the whole process like you are now, intermediate sessions, learning about the chakras one by one, learning about the deities. And it was really a very exciting time. And I was the only American in the English collective. So I was the unusual one. And I was very, very fortunate to be able to go to a lot of programs where Shimataji was there, and also to travel in India with Shimataji when she took us all on tour. So we've had quite a long battle, but it did take me 9 years traveling back and forth across the Atlantic until I found Sahaja Yoga. It was a long journey, and uh, once I could feel the vibrations, once I could understand what it meant, there was no turning back. It was amazing, just completely amazing. So, welcome, Mariam. And it's a really it's been a beautiful journey ever since. That was back in 1990. So I've had many opportunities to share what Shimataji taught us with many others in England, in different states in America where I've been living, and online since the COVID started. Of course, everything went online. And so we've been doing beginning, intermediate, and advanced sessions on Zoom for some long time now. And even before Zoom, I was connected with a group of ladies who were homebound and had no way to travel to any physical collectivity. So we used to meet by conference call on the phone. And we did that for over 5 years because we were so eager to be able to meditate with someone that we made it a priority, and we met 5 days a week. It was really interesting at noontime. We were called the Noontime Ladies. So you see, you find a way to find out the truth if you're hungry enough for it. That's quite a remarkable thing. So it's similar to what Rajeshri found for herself and what Patty found for herself. So bravo. This is the truth seeking when we go to look for what we really know is important. And then we work the rest of it out through the wisdom and knowledge that we get through our meditation. Everything comes to us. We don't have to go and run back and forth so much. So welcome, everyone. So today, just give you a little rundown. We are going to foot soak today, obviously, but we're also going to do a little candle treatment first. I have a nice video of Shimataji explaining about candle treatment and foot soaking. So we're going to watch that one first. And then we're going to have our candle treatment and our foot soak. And then I have another talk of Shimataji about how to maintain your thoughtless awareness state, which is really very important for all of us. So we're going to do our candle treatment. Now, I have a candle holder. You don't have to have a candle holder. You can just use any kind of a plate and melt the wax on top and stick the candle on top. But try not to use a tall candle, just about a few inches, 2-3 inches is enough. Sometimes thicker candles are better than thinner candles. The tea lights are too small. They don't really work very well. You can't really burn off enough activity. You need a good flame here. So I don't recommend using tea lights. But any other candle on any other kind of a plate of any kind, or and if you have a big base of a candle holder and a really tall candle, that's not going to work. You need something short that you can maneuver, because we are going to move the candle flame to clean our chakras. And we only use it on the left side channel. So I'm going to explain all of that with the chakra chart. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Ritu. Good morning, Yannick.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Yay. And here we are again. Hurrah, hurrah.
Yay.
We're only on the roster. Each of us only gets a turn once every 5 or 6 weeks. But it's always an honor and a pleasure, of course, to be here with all of you. So thank you for joining. And some of you I know very well, and some of you I don't know well enough yet, but hoping to. And so this is our journey together today. we still have a few more minutes for people to join. Yannick, I've been wanting to ask you for a long time. Can you tell us a little bit about how you came to Sahaja Yoga?
Good morning,
Good
Josh
morning.
Mataji. It was 2019 when COVID was around, and I looked around and I said, what's going on? I need to do something special. And I was into yoga, and I've said, wait a minute, what is Sahaja Yoga? Something different. So I've decided to join. I said, let me give it a try, and it was unbelievable. I joined and I said, wait a minute, this is something different than all the poses that I do. You lift your legs up and this, but this is totally different because you actually feel a lot of vibration. It's a great feeling to be connected with the divine through Mother. And I've been doing it since then, since December of 2019.
Well, so it's your anniversary, sort of, right, Yannick?
Yes, absolutely. And we have a beautiful group
Congratulations.
in the morning with Ritu and, oh my God, Tracy and Agnieszka. I mean, it's a lot of us get together and it's a great feeling. We do it every morning at 9 a.m. my time in California. And I do also do it at night with the Arizona group. And sometimes I do with Singly the afternoon on Monday, sometimes, but I've been so busy. But it's the greatest feeling. I feel connected, really. I'm Catholic. I was going to church all the time, and I wasn't feeling anything. But now I've said, wait a minute, there is no connection at the Catholic Church. So I do feel a lot of vibration. I feel good. It's wonderful. It's a great feeling. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful family. And I look forward to that every day.
Yannick, that is such a beautiful story. Thank you for finally sharing it with us. I've been wondering for a long time because you join so regularly, you're always there. And I know you're very dedicated. And I always wanted to hear what your story was. Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing.
It's beautiful. Thank you. I wish you all stick with it because there is so much to learn. So much.
Yeah, that's what Shivantaji keeps telling us. It's an ocean of knowledge. And we can't learn it all the time, but we can learn it bit by bit until we become proficient in different areas.
Absolutely.
So we just keep our goal set high, and we keep attaining each level as we meet it. And that's how we move higher and higher, right, Yannick?
Yes, that's true. It's wonderful feeling. Thank you to all of you.
It's wonderful that you can share with us that. That is just a beautiful, beautiful story. And what about you, Kathy? Can you tell us about how you came to Sahaja Yoga, how you found Sahaja Yoga in your life? Would you like?
Hi, yeah, sorry about that. Let's see. I've been coming to Sahaja, I guess about 12 years. And I was on a real mission to find out the truth. And I literally, for years, I studied every religion that I can, that I could. And I was very, to the point where, I got what they were saying and I knew that wasn't it. So I decided that I knew two truths without any question. They weren't beliefs, they're things that I knew. One is that there is a God and that God is inside us. So I said, well, if he's inside me, I can find him. And I sat down and I went inside myself and I searched for God, right? And I did this at the same time every day for 2 weeks. And I knew, well, I wasn't finding him, but I knew he was there. And then all of a sudden, anyway, it became sort of like a game. So it became really childlike, right? And the day that I found him, it was sort of, I was kind of making fun, and it's going, okay, God, I'm in my big toe. Are you in my big toe? And of course he wasn't. And I giggled and laughed, and I went, Kathy, you know he's not in your big toe. You know he's in your heart. Go back to your heart. And so I did. And when I did, I found him. It was extremely frightening, actually, because I couldn't look directly at God. I could only see him from the side of my eye, right? And he was so powerful. And it was the most powerful entity. You know, you can't even imagine how powerful he was. And I was going, I've got to remember this. You know, how can I remember something that is so, you know, beyond? And I thought about it. It's like, well, I can tell that he's more powerful than any ocean, and I can tell he's more powerful than all the oceans put together. And it was an incredible experience. So when I came out of that, I decided, okay, well, obviously he's inside me. So it was like, okay, so I'm going to you know, find the truth, more truth inside me. So how do I do that? And it's going, well, I've heard of these things called chakras. And I said, well, I'm going to just have to start by clearing out my chakras. I wonder how to do that. And a couple of days later, I was on the internet and I saw this flash, clear your chakras, Sahaj Yoga. I know, really,
There it is.
seriously. Yep.
There it is.
And I went to Chantilly in DC, and there was everybody was Indian, a lot of Indian people there, and they were clearing the chakras. And I got there late, and so I stayed behind. They asked me to stay behind, and they would clear my chakras, and I did. And I felt the cool breeze like you wouldn't believe. And so I have been dedicated and coming. Oh, I went to every session that they had, Monday through Thursday, and then on Saturdays.
Wow.
And
That's beautiful.
been dedicated ever since. Yeah. And I knew who she was, you know, and after that experience, right?
Right, of
And
course,
then
of course.
feeling and this is another funny story. So I went up to one of the leaders and I said, okay, who is she? And so anyway, so I found out who she was, and I knew
Beautiful.
it was perfect. It was like, well, of course,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. Well, my story is a little bit different, but it's along some of the similar lines. So thank you for sharing that, Kathy, because that's really, you see, when our desire is so intense, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's
right.
exactly what happened with me too. You know,
Yeah.
I was really ready and I was asking for my own guru, and there was Saj Yoga, big poster of Shimataji, big poster of the public program. And I just had to. I didn't have
Yeah.
any choice.
I've heard,
Here
yeah,
I am. All
I've
these years
heard,
later, here I am.
I've
So,
heard people say they were walking, they looked down and there was a flyer on the ground. They picked it up and they went. They were right there. It's just,
perfect.
yeah, it is. Well,
When you're
perfect.
ready, when
for-
you're ready. That's exactly it. So let me say also good morning to Pat before we start, because it's almost time. Good morning, Pat. Have you joined with us before on the Sunday? You can unmute. Are you there, Pat? Can I ask if you're feeling comfortable with all things intermediate as foot soaking and mantras and everything, please? because we want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable. You can unmute if you wish to reply, or you can type it in the chat if you feel shy. Okay. All right. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, which is our normal starting time. We'll run about the full hour today. And like I said, we're going to do two things today. We're going to also work with candles, candle treatment, and we are going to do foot soaking. May I have the chart with the photograph of Shimataji on the screen, please, Mina? And I'll explain how this works. So we'll begin our meditation as usual, and then we're going to use the candle flame because the candle is very wise. The candle is very wise and intelligent and can burn away all the negativities and imbalances on the left side channel, the moon channel, the blue one. So the blue channel, the moon is the cool side, and if it gets too cold, it freezes up. So we have to warm it up with the heat of the candle flame and the light of the candle flame. And the two things together will clear away any imbalances on only the left side channel and the front and back agya. So we only use the candle treatment for these things, the left side channel, the front and back agya only. So we're going to be working on that today, and then we will have our foot soak. So let's begin. We'll all bow down together and then collectively raise our kundalini and put on a bandhan. Everyone together. So let's raise our kundalini. Do it with full attention so you can feel the kundalini rise. And then we put on our bandhan, our rainbow of love, one for each of our chakras. And actually, I'm very present when I raise my kundalini and put on a bandhan because I love to feel how the coolness surrounds me every single time. It's quite remarkable. But if you are very present and paying attention to raising your kundalini, putting on a bandhan, it all gets so cool. It's really quite remarkable. So we're going to sit very quietly with our feet flat, a little apart on the Mother Earth, our hands open in our lap. And to begin with, we're just going to close our eyes. We're just going to close our eyes. We're not going to do anything special. We're just going to watch ourselves inside. We're going to breathe for a minute or two. We're going to put our right hand on our left heart, where is the abode of our own spirit within us. That spark of divine energy that connects us to the all-pervading divine power of God, who is beyond the beyond. And we will know in our heart that we are part of that beauty, part of that glory, part of that infinite and continuous power that is only love. Because that is what Sahaja Yoga basically boils down to. Shimataji says it in talk after talk after talk. This is the power of love. And we have to use the power of love to overcome all the obstacles, all the negativities, all the imbalances. And she talks about it again and again and again. This is our true power. So let's bring our hand back to the lap. And then with full confidence in ourselves, we're going to sing the 3 great mantras with our attention at the top of our head in Saswara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaya Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now, keeping your attention on top of your head, just stretch your palms towards the Mother Earth, who is so powerful and loving. Oh, dear Mother Earth, thank you for this magnificent day and for all of the blessings you've bestowed upon us so that we can have our spiritual ascent. We are so grateful. Thank you very much. Please forgive us this day for walking upon you with our feet and for now offering to you all of our negativities and imbalances. Please remove them by your divine grace. Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And still with our hands outstretched to the Mother Earth, we'll put our attention on our Muladhara chakra completely, because it is made also of the Mother Earth. O Sri Ganesha, please bless us with your divine wisdom, your divine discretion, and your divine discrimination, and restore balance to our Muladhara chakra and make it strong and pure. Sri Ganesha mantra together one time. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Then we're gently going to bring our hands back to the lap. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Adjust my camera here so that you can see me a bit better. So we're going to work. I'm going to play the talk of Shri Mataji. Can you make me co-host, Meena, please? And I'll share the screen. We're going to listen to Shamataji explain about the candle treatment, the foot soaking, and how to get to thoughtless awareness. It's a short clip of 5 minutes. And then we're going to do our candle treatment together. All right. Am I co-host? Ah, yes. Sound. Here. It's a very nice clip.
Now, then you have to go further. See, you find yourself that your right side is hot. What you do is to put your right side towards the photograph and left side up towards the ether. The ether takes away the heat. But what actually happens is that your right side gets the vibration and the heat is pushed towards your left and passes out into the ether. Now this heat comes from too much futuristic living. Those people who are too much futuristic, they have too much heat. And too much heat has to go away. And when this heat starts going away, then you are amazed how it works. For that, there are various things we have to use, but mainly for right-sided people, they should not use any light at all. They should not sit in the sun. They should sit in the moonlight. They should read some poetry. They should not tie up watches. They should not look at time. They should allow the time to pass, and they should just become very sort of emotional people. They should sing songs of bhakti. They should not do Hatha yoga. There's so many things they should not do if they're right-sided. You'll be surprised how people have been helped through this kind of a treatment which treats one side of your being. The left-hand side people are the people, as you know, are the ones who are docile, who bear up lots of things from others and cry and weep and all the time, are on the loser's end. Such people have problems also because all their organs are lethargic and they have problems of a lethargic heart, lethargic liver, lethargic intestines. Everything becomes very lethargic. All these left side things can be cured. Plus they might have some sort of a badha in them, in the sense they are possessed by someone. Of course, some of them are possessed by right side also. Not that only the left side is possessed, but from the right side also they are possessed. And left-sided positions are of a peculiar type because they give you pain in the body. You get pains in the body. A right-sided person doesn't get any pain himself. He gives pain to others. He's very sarcastic, he's very aggressive. He troubles others. But the left-sided people have pains themselves. They get pain here and a pain there and pain here. So left side is to be cleared, as you know very well, through the light. Light is put before the photograph, left hand towards the photograph, right hand on the Mother Earth. So the left hand gets the light and the light passes through, and the negativity of the left side passes through the right hand, and the right hand is on the Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is the one who sucks in all these negative forces of the left hand side. So these are the two sides which we clear. But once you have cleared these two sides, then you can use the photograph. Sit with your both the hands towards the photograph and put both the feet in the water, a little bit of salt in it, and about 5-10 minutes you must allow vibrations to clear you out. Then wipe your feet, put the water properly into some disposal, and then sit down for meditation. If you can do that every day, even 10 minutes is more than sufficient. You don't have to do anything in an extreme manner. In the morning time, you have to give yourself a bandhan when you are going out. Don't go out without giving a bandhan. And attention should be all the time inside, in the sense that
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for
Mhm.
So that's Shimataji explaining how to clear the left and right side and then to sit for meditation. So we do our clearing first, and then we go into thoughtless awareness and meditate for some time with the photograph. So today we're going to use the candle treatment to clear the left side a little bit because the weather's been changing back and forth from hot to cold and hot to cold in many of the different places. And because of that, this ability for viruses to spread, for bacterial infections to spread, for respiratory problems to spread. So we use the candle to clear away these negative forces that cause us these kinds of problems on the left side. We can have the Sri Dhanvantari photograph. It was beautiful. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. So I'm going to take, you can use one candle or you can use two. One candle is going to be for our left hand. You can see my photograph. One candle is for the left hand. I'm going to balance it on my knee because I'm sitting here in front of the computer. So most of the time I do this while sitting on the floor so that I don't knock the candle over or spill wax everywhere on myself. But for today's event, I'm just going to stick it on my knee and rest it there so that I can have my hand in the light. And the second candle I'm going to use to actually rotate the chakras and clean them. So I'm going to use two candles today. You can use one or you can use two as you see fit. So I'm going to light the candles now. Two candles here. You can light your candles also. I'm going to place one on my knee. I don't know if you can see this very well. Place one on my knee so that my hand is illuminated. All the 7 chakras and the void are illuminated by the candle flame. You see it's reflecting on my hand. And then I'm going to use the second channel to clean my chakras up and down and make bandhan on individual chakras. Now we use this particular photograph of Shimataji. It's called Sri Dhanvantari because this photograph is very effective because this is the aspect where this is the doctor of all the doctors and the healer of all the healers. So it's a very powerful photograph for getting rid of any kind of physical ailment of any kind, emotional ailment and mental ailment. So all of these things together get cleared away by this one beautiful, powerful photograph. Actually, I have it with me all the time where I meditate. So first, to begin with, we're just going to put the left hand to the candle flame. We're going to look at the photograph of Shrimataji, especially the bindi on her forehead. And we're going to put our right hand to the Mother Earth because the Mother Earth is very powerful. And as Shrimataji just explained, it sucks away all the problems and negativities of the left side. So the candle flame is intelligent and wise and will burn off the negativity from any one of our chakras. So we can actually just wave first our Swadhisthana, then our Vishuddhi, then our Nabi, then our Agya, then our heart, and then make a circle for our void and our Sahasrara over the flame like that. This is usually a very quick and effective way of clearing these chakras. And if you look at your hand, you may have a little bit of soot on your fingers that indicate that this particular chakra is being cleaned. Okay, and it still needs a little bit more. I need a little bit more on my thumb. So I'm going to put my thumb a little bit more to the candle flame, like so. My right hand is to the Mother Earth. My attention is on Shrimataji's photograph. And let the candle flame do its work. Attention's always at Sahasrara. Okay, now I'm going to do the Vishuddhi finger again. Just gently wave it through the flame. We're not going to burn ourselves. And then the Navi chakra. Attention's on Sahasrara, watching Shrimataji's photograph. Then the Agya. Just wave it through the candle flame nicely. And finally, the heart. And then we're going to do a little circle on top of the candle flame to do the void and the sorry. And this is very effective at cleaning the whole left side. So now you can see there's still a little bit left there. So I'm going to take my second candle and we're going to take the mantra for the left side channel, Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat. And we're going to start low at the Muladhara chakra, but not where you're going to catch yourself on fire. Be very careful with the flame. And we're going to lift the candle all the way up the left side, cross over at the Agya, to the superego, around to the back Agya, and we'll take the candle flame away and let the negativity burn off. So we're going to do that while we take the mantra together. So let's try it. We'll do it twice, starting always at Muladhara chakra and always moving upward. Slowly now. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. If you have a mobility problem with your arm, you have to modify it to suit your mobility issue. Let's do it again, starting at Muladhara chakra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And take it away. Now, we're going to work a little bit on the left nabi here. Okay, so I have the left hand at the, I have the left hand exposed to the light here. And we're going to work on the nabi chakra a little bit. So we're going to rotate the chakra, make a bandhan, and we'll take the mantra for Shri Guru Lakshmi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Guru Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now sometimes you'll see the candle flame will jump up and down and spit. And that means that it's burning off any negativity, just in case you were wondering. Now we're going to go up to and do the front agya here. So first we're going to look through the candle flame at Srimataji's bindi. So hold the candle flame in front so you can see directly through the candle flame at Srimataji's bindi, while the left hand is also exposed to the light. Just for a few moments. And doing this, you can also take the Lord's Prayer. So let's do that together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. You can also turn the chakra like this, and take the mantra for Shri Jesus Mary. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. When you take the Lord's Prayer and turn the chakra of the Agya chakra, either with your hand or with a candle flame, it empties out the two balloons of ego and superego, so you go into thoughtless awareness. Then we're going to go to the back agya. If you can reach, if you can't reach, you can just go from side to side like this. It does the same thing. But if you can go to the back, we can make a bandhan in the back. We'll take Shri Mahaganesha mantra here. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And this helps us to rid ourselves of any unwanted or unpleasant memories. And we can just go backwards and forwards, or sorry, side to side, across from our superego to the back. And that should take care of our candle treatment for today. So we can put our candles down and close them. And then just sit and watch the photograph without thinking for another minute. Now let's check our vibrations and let's just see if the candle treatment was effective. The left side should be nice and light now. Much better. I'm still feeling a little tiny bit on the Nabi chakra. Let's give our Nabi chakra another bandhan, like this. We can take the mantra one more time. Shri Guru Lakshmi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Guru Lakshmi Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. That's better. And then we come to our foot soaking treatment. Personally, I prefer to do my candling first because I'm a right-sided person. So I do my candling first if I have any issue on the left side. If I feel like I'm catching a cold or flu or something, or I have achiness in my bones, I do the left side clearing first. When I finish the left side clearing, then I go and I foot soak afterwards. Just for 5-10 minutes is enough. So let's come to our foot soaking bowls and we'll make a bandhan. Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. We'll vibrate the water together. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. Shri Adishakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Decided, of course, you want to have a warmer foot soak. If you feel quite ill, you might want to even have a hot foot soak. So you have to find out for yourself what is for your own well-being. If you're particularly right-sided, you might want to have a cold foot soak or cool foot soak or cold. At some points, I have actually added ice to my foot soak because I've been very right-sided. You can also use ice pack on your liver during your foot soak or during your meditation to help cool down the liver so that your tension comes back to center. This right side is the sun channel. It gets overheated very quickly from too much mental or physical activity. So we're going to put our left hand to the sky since we cleared our left channel. And we're going to let the ether element clear our right channel. Again, with our attention at Sahasrara and watching the photograph of Shamataji, we'll take the mantra for the right side channel with our feet in the water. Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now, Mother, please clear away all the excessive heat into the ether element. Please purify our right side and bring it into balance. Mother, we do nothing at all. You are the doer and you are the enjoyer of everything. Please balance our right side channel. Check our right side a little bit. I'm feeling also the right nabi. So we can give a bandhan to our liver on the right side and our right nabi. We'll take the mantra first for the right nabi, Shri Raja Lakshmi Sakshat, and we can take the negativity away and offer it to the Mother Earth or the water. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Raja Lakshmi Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And we can take the mantra to give us pure attention. Shri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So just check yourself. Every time you work on yourself, wherever you have been working on a chakra, just check and see that the cool breeze is coming out of the chakra. Then you know it's been cleaned. If it's still warm and you still feel it on your fingers, then give it another bandhan or take the mantra again. That is very satisfactory and will usually solve the problem. If it's cool, if it's blowing cool, then it's done. Let's bring our hands back to the lap. Attention in Sahasrara. Meena, is the photograph out of focus or is it my eyes? Okay, that's better. Thank you. Let's bring our attention to our central channel. We can use our hand to pull up the Kundalini to the top of the head. Oh, Mother, please cleanse and balance our central channel so that we can remain in the joy, in the reality of the present. Shri Mahalakshmi Gauri Ganesha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Mahalakshmi Gauri Ganesha Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Attention on top of the head and see that you're balanced. Let's give our Sahasrara a little bandha. And just pull the Kundalini threads up. And we'll take the mantra for Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Maha. Nirvichara is the state of thoughtless awareness. And one more minute, we'll just sit and watch the photograph without thinking. Thank you, Mother, for cleaning us with the foot soaking. Now we feel balanced and light. Let's raise our kundalini. We'll put on a bandha and we'll rinse our feet. So I have a cup of clean water here and my little towel. I'm just going to rinse my feet. I dry them off. And normally when you foot soak at home, you can immediately take the water and dispose of it down the toilet. But since we're continuing the meditation, please just give abandon to the water 7 times and set it aside, and we'll dispose of it after the meditation. Again, let's sit comfortably for one more minute in front of the photograph and go into thoughtless awareness. If after the foot soak and the candle treatment, you're still finding your brain is busy, just watch each thought as a cloud floating by and forgive that thought. And say, not this, not this. I forgive, I forgive. And when you watch your breathing and forgive the thoughts, you will go thoughtless. It's the easiest thing to do. We have one more talk of Shimataji for about 10 minutes. And it's here. So
How to do meditation? Many people ask. Don't do anything. To just go into thoughtless awareness. Try to go to the thoughtless awareness. If you can get into that condition of thoughtless awareness, you've done your job. Because that's the point where you are with the truth, with the reality, with the joy, with everything that is so fundamental. When you meditate, try not to make some sort of a function out of it. No. Meditation is something silencing yourself, silencing your thoughts, and going to that deep ocean which is within you itself. But supposing you don't do that, if you don't meditate, I can make out immediately those who are meditating and those who are not. It's not difficult for me. Those who do not meditate are always hesitating. They are confused. They can't understand. And that's why meditation is the most important thing in search. Just like a light burns with the electricity flowing in it, you can say, or by because of the candles. In the same way, meditation is a continuous availability of the divine force. That will reduce all your apprehensions. Not only that, but takes out all the negative thoughts It takes out all the discouraging things. And when you are meditating like that, thoughtless awareness, then you'll be amazed how you are helped from within and without. It's a terrible power that works, this thoughtless awareness. So those who do not meditate cannot go very much far with the advantage of sahaja. One should try to meditate and go up to the point of thoughtless awareness. So, what happens to you? If you are in thoughtless awareness, what happens to you? Is that you get the confidence, complete confidence of divinity. You know you have that. I have seen children coming from our school in Dharamshala, extremely confident and extremely humble. And I asked them, what do you do? They said, Father, we meditate. We meditate.
Big news. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you the fastest way to become a millionaire. Right now, there are
School in the evening, and that meditation helps. Imagine these small children can say that. So why not you also understand it? That meditation will give you security. It will give you a real enlightenment and a complete connection with the divine. Without the connection of the divine, what's the use of doing surgery? I know the people who are meditating, who have gone down into their being and who are very developed. Also, I know people who are little superficial. Your depth is in thoughtless awareness. It's a very important point which you should reach. Looking at anything, if you are thoughtlessly aware, then you really become reflective about it. Just works out that way. I don't know how far you can remain in that condition. But even for a second you can achieve it. You start achieving it more and more. I've talked so much about meditation before, but today when I see all these candles burning, I think they are all meditative. They are all in meditation. And that's how they are burning. In the same way, such yogis who meditate, I know. And those who don't, I know. And if they have problems, I know why the problems are there. Main thing is your connection with the divine is only possible when you meditate and become thoughtlessly aware. That's the point where divine works. It helps. It comes to your help in such a way that you don't know how you have achieved it. So thoughtless awareness is the first point all of you should achieve. Very important. After that, we can achieve something else. But the first step is thoughtless awareness. It's very important to become thoughtlessly aware, because then there are no thoughts coming from the left or right, from the present or the future. Just in the present, you are there. It's something you all have. It's not that I'm saying that to you, but all of you have this. But steady yourself. You have to steady yourself at thoughtless awareness. How long? That's not the point. The point is once you touched it, you'll go on touching it. Many people meditate, but their thought process is going on. They are not thoughtlessly silent. Now, this is the one point which is very important. If you have to grow, you should be absolutely in connection with the divine through thoughtless awareness. You don't have to pray. You don't have to call anyone. Nothing. It just works because it is within you. All these thoughts are embodying from both the sides in your mind. And you have to realize. It is always described in all the great books, but not so clearly as I am telling. I don't say that some of you do not get thoughtless awareness, so they are good for nothing. No. But please try. You can all get into that state of thoughtless awareness. Even for a second, if you get it, it's a very good idea. Then you go on increasing that second. I think it's a reflecting mind. When you look at something, you become thoughtlessly aware. And then your mind reflects to the depth of what you see. That's how you all will become really very creative surgeons. What I find that this state of thoughtless awareness is not established by many, which is not good. Today, on this day of Diwali, I would say that you enlighten yourself with thoughtless awareness. It is not difficult. It is within you because thoughts are coming from this side and that side. And they are not the waves of your brain, no. Just your own reactions. But in case you meditate in the real sense of the word, then you will get into that thoughtless awareness, which is a very important point. And all these nonsensical thoughts, which are of no use to you, will disappear. They won't be there, and then your growth is possible, and you grow very well. Many people are here who will say, Mother, we don't get that state. Try. Try that. I don't believe you cannot get it. All of you can get that thought that I can get it, and you will get it. In that, you don't have to discard anything. You don't have to see anything. Just go into meditation. And you'll be amazed how it will work. Of course, you are very much there, most of you. But still, I would say, increase that thoughtless awareness, that area. Today is very important because of this day of Diwali. Diwali is supposed to be Enlightenment Day. But enlightenment within is how much you are in thoughtless awareness. And everything works out because you are the ocean of it. You have it within yourself. Only you have to tap it. If you don't tap it, then it doesn't work out. You have to just tap it. And you'll be amazed that you are a source of such joy, source of such happiness. I should say source of real enlightenment. So today's message is that while meditating, go into thoughtless awareness. No thought is important because it's your own creation. But if you have to become with the divine creation, you have to get to that state of thoughtless awareness, minimum of minimum. Once that comes to you, gradually it will grow. And you will be amazed how you will be able to grow into Sajoga in a very big way. Thank you very much.
So let's spend some time in thoughtless awareness together at Sahasrara, as Shimataji so beautifully described. And we'll listen to this beautiful music. Thank you, Mother, for bringing us all together today to meditate in this beautiful session from all corners of the world. We gather together to be in this beautiful state of thoughtless awareness together. Thank you for teaching us all the beautiful knowledge and expanding our hearts so that we can share more and more of the joy, more love and compassion in our day-to-day life, in everything we do and everywhere we go, and with everyone we meet. Help us to be Sadyogis in the true sense of the world, connected to the divine power of love, and using that power of love each and every moment. So let us all bow down together one more time, and then we'll collectively raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining today, this beautiful meditation time, so that we can all learn and grow together. Very happy to hear all of your beautiful stories and to share with you a little bit of mine. I see that Imelda's joined also, and Samir's also joined. Welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. So that will conclude today's session. Would anybody like to share how they feel right now? Any special experience you had today? Or at any time during the meditation? Go ahead.
I just want to say that was it was so peaceful. I didn't want to open my eyes. That was it was so good. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, Victoria. And that's it. In the early days, I used to sit down and go into meditation, and they'd have to come at the meetings and tap me on the shoulder and say, it's time to go. You have to open your eyes now. I didn't want to leave. Anyone else?
Thank you, Auntie. I was having all this sore throat and fever and flu, so this really helped.
Oh, I'm glad. The other thing that you can do is for your Vishuddhi. I meant to do that today. I forgot all about it. You can give Bandhan to Vishuddhi, clean the left Vishuddhi with a candle. Yeah. Bandhan also the right Vishuddhi. And you can put your Vishuddhi fingers in your ear, tip your head back, and you can take Allahu Akbar 16 times to clear this Vishuddhi chakra. It's very effective. Very, very effective. So Vishuddhi finger in your ear, put your head back, and Allahu Akbar 16 times will help to clear all of this Vishuddhi problem. Thank you, Ritu, for reminding us. I meant to say that also. The candle treatment, especially this time of year, it's a dark time of year, so we need to use more light. Make sure that you do get outdoors and get a little bit of vitamin D every day from the natural sunshine. And a little exercise is also good to keep you from going into the left. So wonderful. So Samir enjoyed today's meditation. Thank you, Samir, for joining. We're so happy you were here. And we're happy that everybody is with us today, especially Rajeshri, who's coming. I think, is this your first time at the Sunday session, Rajeshri?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome each and every Sunday.
Okay.
We are
It
very
was
happy to have
it was extremely nice session. It was an extremely nice session. Thank you so much.
you. Always a
Thank you.
pleasure. So I'm away next weekend. I won't be here, but I will see all of you in the new year for sure. So if I don't see you before, I want to wish you all a very wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, any other holiday that you celebrate. Diwali just finished, so that one's completed. But we wish you all every happiness and joy for the holidays. Thank you, everyone, for joining today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Very, very, very good. I feel so relaxed.
Excellent. Just keep up your everyday practice, and that'd be brilliant.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Anyone else want to share? We have our time is our own. There's Imelda.
Oh,
Hi, Patty.
Thank you. And it was so beautiful, so beautiful. I hope you see you here for Mother's Day. I can see you in person again. And it's great.
You're so sweet, Patty. I miss seeing you. I hope we'll get together this summer. That would be great.
Yes, yes, yes. I know. Mother might want to make it happen.
Let's see if it works out, right? Yeah, be
Yes,
fantastic.
yeah. Yes, Samantha, you're right.
And Pat, how was your experience today? You can unmute and tell us if you feel able to. Otherwise, we hope that you had a wonderful experience. Samir messages. He also enjoyed very much today. Wonderful. And thank you, Mina, very, very much for hosting today. We couldn't live without you. So we're very happy that you're here with us. And thank you, Ritu, for joining today. I also feel like haven't seen you in a long time. So all that love to all of you. So that's pretty much it for today, unless anybody else wants to share. Okay. So this session will be next Sunday also, same time, 9:45. So please feel free to join in the fun next week. I won't be here, but I wish you all well. Have a great week. Enjoy your meditations and go deeper and deeper. Nina? Okay. Thanks so much, everyone. Thank you. Have a great week. Nobody wants to go home.
Yeah. I think Pat is from Australia. It's midnight for him. He messaged something. He was not.
Okay. Well, Pat, it's a miracle that you're able to
Yeah.
stay awake. Good for you. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. We're happy to have you.
So he messaged that he won't be able to talk, but he can chat. He's not bed. It's midnight for him.
Okay, I understand. Well, we're very happy that you were able to join. Join anytime you feel inclined to do so, even at this late time of the night. Oftentimes when we were with Shrimataji in these India tours, well, sometimes we'd be up till 4 a.m. with Shrimataji, and we didn't feel the time on us, the time has passed so fast, and you're just enjoying every moment, and you had no idea it was so late. You don't know. And all of a sudden it's 4 a.m. I remember one time she said, go have your dinner. Send us to have our dinner at 4 a.m. in the morning. It was really very, very sweet. So these things, we learn a little bit more each time, grow a little bit more each time together. And also it's very important for us to meditate individually. We learn, as Shimachi was saying, we have to touch the divinity. We have to do that in our silent place inside on our own. It's beautiful to join together with others and feel the vibrations. But we also need our own time for meditation. That's just ours. It's our private secret garden where we share only with the divine. No one else can join us there. So I hope that you all have your own secret garden where you have your beautiful meditations and silent, thoughtless awareness. Enjoy your week ahead. See you, everyone. Thank you, Mina.
Yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
Appreciate your help today.
Yeah, thank you.
So you can close the meeting, Mina. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
everyone.
Jai Shri Mataji. Bye.
Jai Shri Mataji.